Howdy, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Dune Awakening. And today we are going to, as you can see at the top left screen after this approaching sandstorm, let's go ahead. I can research this while it's coming. So let's do that. And we're going to go over to our little fabricator here and we're going to fabricate that. And a probe. Now, you will hold on to this. You're going to use, you will use this for the remaining time.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region.
I can't see what that's.
Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
So, we're going to take that. We're going to toss that right there with my binocular. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that where the building tool is. I want to take and put my building tool in here. And it's approaching. You can see it right there. I just don't know if that's going to hit here. Oh, look. Hello, friends.
Here. Die, die, die!
Jesus Christ, my aim is horrible. Oh, I do want those. I do need those. So in my other game, on my other server I play on, I don't grab the light darts because I don't need the light darts. So you do get to a point where you're not going to need to pick everything up. Oh. Reveal yourself, bitch. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's get our blood. We need our water. And if you do recall in the last video, I got a leader John. So I can now carry water with me. Yeah, not gonna do that. Not worth it. Alright, so let's get back over here because I've got to go. Now is the time. Let's see here. Let me put, what is this? That's a passive. Okay. I'm gonna go, I think. go. And so see, if you're not high enough, it'll tell you how many meters you need to go up. No, not 4 meters. Jesus Christ. $2 meters. Are you kidding me? There we go. Now you gotta stay here with the launcher in your hand until it completes the survey. And that's only going to be for the section of Haga Basin that we are in.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post.
Yeah.
Come and find me there. Just
That's a
remember to be
cross.
careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Out of ammo. Now, where am I? Okay. So, here's my base. Now, let's take a look and see. Oh, no, Griffin's trade post, yes. So, we've already... I have not been over there. So this is Griffin's trade post here. And so what I do is just run across here and then run over to there, and then we, kind of get our whole sand bike thing going. But if you press J, you can, see what you need to do. C is for your contracts, your codex, kind of, the different things to do there. And then your research points. Once you get to a certain point, you'll be able to, unless you do it to where you can just freely open stuff up. Let me see here. I've got 17 hours, so I'm going to need to get some more fuel cells. All right, so, let's go ahead and get this squared away here, shall we? Let's remove that. Oh, I've got fuel cells. Not many, but some. That'll buy me some time there. Let's go over here and let's deposit our blood. Let's extract some water. Actually, let me drink some water. Now go in here and extract some water. So now I'm going to be able to run around with a little bit of water. How am I doing on ammo? Let's just... round up some ammo. Lighten my load a little bit. Actually, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to press F so you can see how... Oh, no scrap metal because I took it all out. But these you're going to get from certain stations. No. I might need to put another chest down. Put a couple of chests down. Almost done. And then we're going to head over to Griffin's Reach. Trade post, whatever. And so the reason a lot of people build a lot of people build over here is because you're going over here a lot, and you're gonna. It's just a quick sand bike run right across here. So, do I just want to go in here and clear this out real quick?
Where's backup?
Here we go. Let's just take care of these people, shall we? These are always nice to raid. Run up here. Make sure there's not a chest. There it is. Let's grab all of that. Get inside. Grab all of this.
I require assistance!
Definitely need a. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Run, Forrest. Run.
I've got you covered. Hell of your shit.
Oh, no, you don't. Whee.
Yeah.
All right, let's get healed up. Someone here. You don't say.
Someone's here. Who's that? Interloper.
Ah. Woo. Yeah, it's getting a little real stepping up in here. Up in here, up in here. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's get all this blood. No compatible container. Let me heal up again. Now, this isn't so hard if you're better at fighting than I am. Right there down below. I want these batteries. Scrap metal. I do need that for now. So. Oh, batteries. Grab those. Damn right I'm coming.
I've got your back. I've got you covered. I've got your back.
And that's the last of them. Yay! All right, now. This one's going to have a nice little chest in it. So it's kind of nice to be set up close to this one. And then I came in it backwards. So there, and then here's your intel. You're going to get this, once. And then just clear all the chests out. Nothing there, nothing over here. I got that chest. Then, yeah, we can... See, I've built a base there before. Which is nice, you know, but... I want it to be right here. No, there's... Alright. So, let's get back to base and drop this off. And so you can hit that chest once every hour. Here in Haga Basin. Once an hour for that chest. I'm going to grab that. Because I am putting some more storage out. That did not get straight, did it? So the one thing I do wish is that you could like snap things closer together. You know, like snap these, you get one down, maybe have it snapped to the wall or something, but to where that way you can keep it all nice and neat. And then you could also stack them. But, you know, you can't do that just yet. And so right here, I am actually going to, so you go into your inventory. You can't do it from inside of, if you're inside a thing, you've got to go to your inventory, then press and hold F to read that. And I'm going to read that. And then I'm going to come over here. And then I'm going to deposit my blood. I'm going to extract my water. And look, now I've got a full liter John of water. That is nice. Very, very nice. All right, now let's get... Yeah, I don't have a sample. All right, so I've done that one. So let's get over here. And get this show on the road.
Who goes there?
Hark. Die. Die, die, die. I had to. It was there. I want your blood. And your loot. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's get on over here to... Alright, so... You know, if you haven't been to places before they're not showing up, if you go over here, you look right here, you can set waypoints. So you can set your little personal marker right there. That way you can see where you need to go, how far away it is. And what I'm going to try and do is stick to the shadows as much as possible. I don't know how well that's going to work out for me, but we're gonna see. We're gonna try, and maybe if we come across some bases where people let go of their sub thief. Hello, Wormy. We'll see if we can't raid one of those bases. Let's get over here to this one right here. And see. Oh, yeah. You upset there, little buddy? So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of bases. One of the reasons I did not want to build over here is there's going to be a whole slew of bases here. Now, that's not to say I won't move over here. I mean, I liked building in this area right here because then you just shoot this gap right over to the reach, and then you've got the testing station here, which you can hit several times. It's really nice to hit several times. And then you do have plenty of copper around here. And I like to run in the safe spots. Do not like to push my luck with the worm. Got the drop. Get the blood. Get the camp. And get on up here. Now there are actually, I'm surprised. There's usually a whole lot of bases built around this area right here. And on this server, there are not. You know, I might... Actually, I need to grab this copper because I'm going to need it for a quest. Cut right along that line. So there's a base here. It is active-ish, I guess. Oh, there's another base. Yeah, there's usually more bases than this around here. It's very surprising.
Alas, off-worlder, It seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you. But be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Alright, so I want you to take the scrap metal. Now I've picked this up, but I have never gotten far enough. Still have yet to get far enough to complete that quest, so I do not know if it can be completed. So deliver copper. It wants 40. That's why I was picking copper up along the way. Now, oh, okay, there we go. Nothing? What the hell? Now I want you to buy. Not this guy. Wait, where'd he go? That guy. Oh, it is that guy. This guy is who you buy from.
Hey, stop. I know the face. So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are? And it's a welcome to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules here are simple. Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting.
Okay.
And there's a
So I
contract
want
board
you to
in
buy
the corner
that.
if you need work.
So I bought that. And then I like to, this is me personally, I like to buy these office sets and everything when I can. So if I, oh, you can't pull anything out here. So now I should be able to, yeah, now I can pick this up.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns.
Okay,
Ships
so
crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
okay, so this shipwreck that we are going to, it's technically supposed, okay, so shipwrecks are PvP zones, except for this shipwreck here that we are heading to. Now, you can scare each other and shoot each other, and it is quite funny, but rest assured, you cannot be killed by a player in this wreck. What does my inventory look like? I mean, once you get the sand bike, it's running around here is not that big of a deal. Since I'm heading over that, oh shit. Hold on, I gotta go back. I forgot something. When you go over here and you're doing your little starting quests, if you don't start as a soldier, okay? If you pick something other than a soldier, then you can start your soldier training here. So I don't do soldier, I don't do the planetologist, because you can start the training for both of those in this area and get them level. You could, by that time have 3, if not 4. I think there's another one over there somewhere. Been a while. And then the Mentat is across. So what I want to do is I want to talk to this guy right here.
Look at the way you stand. No discipline, no confidence. I've killed 1,000 like you on the back. My little old world honor and chivalry. But don't despair. So then listen closely. For the sake of my, who knows, track them down. Do this for me.
Accept the contract. Boom. All right. So, proving grounds. So you've got to go to this wreck, okay? And then you can see, so this is the one we're tracking, but you can see it showing you the next one you need to get to. And so you're going to have to kill a dude here, like over here, down here, and then you end up eventually running back around this way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and run and do a circle and complete both of these contracts. And I'm going to hit this little spot up here. You see that green? That is something special right there. You want to go to that. So, and that is probably going to be the gist of the video today. Is knocking all of that out because of the amount of time that it's going to take to do all of that. And I'm trying to keep these videos, I know right at an hour. I know most people watch it at double speed or have it on in the background, but listen and don't pay attention. And an hour long just seems like a limit that I wanna stick with. And I'm not wanting to edit out. I want you to see the amount of time and everything that goes into playing the game. That's something that is not shown by many people. So I think it's just nice to see what all is involved in advancing in this game. So let's get over here. I'm going to try and do this kind of in order. So we're going to run up here. So we're at this little wreck where we crossed. You got the Imperial testing station right there. And what we're doing is we're going to run up this ramp. And there are supplies up this ramp. There's items that you're going to want. You can farm up here. Or you just can keep going to the right. That a lot of people won't come up and get because it's up here. Okay, you see there's the planetology symbol right there. Shit, I went the wrong way. Go this way. When you get close to him, it'll pop on your little compass thing. And then here you go. Now this will start your planetology.
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants... No. You don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place. And you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab. So what brings you here? The Fremen? Kynes mentioned them to me in a letter. I was... I learned the hard way. Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist that I would gladly teach you. But You look like...
All right,
That's
there we
easy.
go.
Somewhere in the station. Be careful. The people in that lab are... I hadn't gone very far into the... It was unnerving. I'm not timid by nature, but I didn't want any part of whatever was...
I don't have, because I haven't been in there, so I don't have it. I'm not going to try and give it to him. All right, so that is done. Now, let me see. Can I run down? Yeah, I should be able to go this way and get down. Some way. Yeah, see, I can get down. Ha! That's how you do that. Those are nice to break apart right there. Okay. I am not looking to get into fights right now, so just going to avoid. This here is not a horrible place to build either. I had a buddy build in this little area. Right here, you know, you kind of under. Then you've got this one here to hit as often as you like, and I mean, you know, you're gonna want that for blood and everything. So, and yeah, watch out for those guys. Oh, what have we here? No access. So their sub thief is still here. Ah. All right, let's get over here. So this is where it's nice to have the you know, kind of get running a little faster. Now what I am going to do, let's go ahead and let's take a drink. Sonic car coming.
Who's there?
Let's get some blood, shall we? Now, there are going to be people inside of this thing that you're going to want to kill. So, now you don't want to be in their light. If you get inside their light, they lift you up, kind of like a zero-G kind of thing, and your blood. You don't see no one. Shut up.
I see someone. I see someone. Found you. Where's my backup?
I see someone. And they're dead.
I've got you covered.
No, you don't.
Identify yourself.
You identify yourself. Hold on, I got the sun coming right in my eyes through my window. There we go. Chesty chest down here.
I see someone.
Now you're gonna want to right here, this door. All right, now we've got a much better knife. I'm actually going to equip that.
Reveal yourself.
Now I can do a little more damage when I'm knifing these fools. You can get a rifle in there as well. Which is super nice to have. Now, when you come down and you come into here, your contract piece is in this gold chest right there. That's what it sent you to the wreck for, that whole thing. And then you got your little
Mayday, Mayday. This is Ensign
thing right here
Meredith
to
commanding
hit.
Alcyon. Lieutenant Lakers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My God! Look at them all! It's horizon to horizon jet fighters out there!
Relay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Alright, so you come up the stairs. We're going to go over here. Right. Take that fool out. There's usually another one floating around. Something. Maybe not. Oh, they're going to be downstairs. Oh, they're through here. Yeah. But let me go ahead and reload. And what you're going to want to do, cut this door. And when you do cut that door open, sometimes there's somebody standing there. Now, this is going to get a little dicey right here because they're going to blow that up. So it always helps if you do that first. Don't step in the fire either. What the hell was that? All right, so there's the lovely chest. So this is the one I shot through the wall. That's the big, beautiful chest right there. Grab that. Grab this big, beautiful chest. And now that is a thing to come back to get out. Now you drop down here. That's we came in. See, this is where we came in. There's the room right there. So this just, shit. This brings you going out the east side. I'm so used to having, being able to float. And so since I want to keep going east, I'm going out this door. Because I'm going to hit J. I'm going to hit C. So this, I got to deliver that. But this, so now this is going back, right? But this I need to go, so I'm going to track this one.
Reveal yourself. They're here.
She don't have anything on her. Grab the battery. Grab the chest. Keep going. And so we are almost to the first kill spots. Who's that? Yeah, and these bullets don't do, these darts, not bullets, darts, don't do a whole lot of damage. Especially with this guy. Oh, there's a sub thief over there. Damn it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in this cave. Right here. All of these people are going to be in caves. Fire out. I used his own grenade to kill him. That was pretty funny. I forgot there were his own mine. I forgot there were mines in here. So that almost was a disaster, but it wasn't. We survived. And east we keep going. Seems to not be wanting to give me a whole lot of heal kits, and it usually gives me a shitload. All right, so we are here, and we need to run way over there. Now, you will be back over here to clear out... Oh, no, there is something up here. Up here. Right here, look at this. And so, I mean, it's got a couple of chests, some Holtzman actuators, which you're going to need. But, you know, get yourself a nice little discovery. I completely forgot about that. I mean, you'll be back over here to do this, unless you want to hit it now for the intel. Let's see, make sure that I think it was just the 2 chests. Yeah. But see, that's where we came out. So you can just... All right, there we go. Okay, that one's done. See, I don't understand why people do this, but you know. It is what it is. Ornithopter is nice to have. They're nice to break down. Those guys or whatever. Not even gonna mess with them. Just gonna run on. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna keep running around this. And so you can see the cave entrance right there. Want those. Want this. There we go. But this is the cave you want to go into. So let's get on over here, get in this cave. I am living dangerous today, this morning, aren't I? I am living so dangerous. See that mine? That's a mine right there. You see that? That's the last one, yeah.
Someone's here.
damn. God damn. Motherfuckers. Can't you let a fool make it? Jesus. All this blood I'm missing out on. Drop a respawn beacon in the middle of a... So I need to go south. Now, what I'm not getting is that should be all opened up for me. Because yeah, okay, there we go. About to say, why was it not opened up? Okay, that sandstorm's going away. Wormy. How are you doing, buddy? Okay. I need to get over here. No, there was somebody's base thing right here. No power. All right, let's get over here. Let's. Ooh, wait. Let me drink my water. And cave. It's right here. I am looking for mines.
Who's that?
That's just the easiest way to do it. Just go straight for the knife killing. Straight up the easiest way.
I don't want to me. Someone got
I like their dying sounds. It's quite entertaining. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to make my way back around this way. I'm going to stop by the base, and we will go and turn these in. And why? I don't understand. Just abandon your sub-thieves, people. I mean... Really?
Who's there? Who's that? Someone help! Engaging enemy.
Got you. All right. So when I get back to the base, I'm actually going to make... I'll be making this weapon. Which is very nice to have. Right there. Somebody's got him all pissed off. I wonder, is it me crossing the sand all the time? Is that what's pissing him off? Alright, let's get over here. Oh, I need to start a heal. Yeah, we got 1,400 meters to run. Boy, oh boy. Got some stamina to be running all this way, don't I? There's a subfuture. This is actually not a bad location. I kind of like this. Where am I at? Oh. Go down this way. I like how he moved right at the right moment to avoid that shot. You know, must be nice. So here, I think it's the next one over. Yeah. On over here. And see, when you're running around, because even though you do your survey, you're running around, you're gonna start, you know, you'll open up a whole bunch of the locations of a whole bunch of things while you're doing this, which you will want to go and hit. What's my inventory looking like? Oh shit. There's one down. That was not making any sense. They were hitting me, but I couldn't hit them. It was just not right. And the Eastern Safe Passage is not safe. Okay, you can kind of see it. We need to get up there. Now, let me take a look at this. Let me get some healing going here. Okay, so see, this is a base that somebody abandoned. Maybe. They've got their subfief hidden. Damn it. Nice job, except for those stairs. Those stairs, yeah, you gotta work on that. Whoever's base this is, you gotta work on that. Really got to work on that. All right, so why are you still going up? No. Damn it, I was hitting sideways and you were climbing up. Fucking do what I tell you to do. So you need to get to resting spots. Almost there. Bingo.
Playhouse production of 5 days in Carthage. Of the Padishah Emperor and the loyal brothers of the Spice Miners Guild.
This I forgot this is playing up here. Here you go. So you can come up here and get some free shit. Don't have to attack anybody. Break this ornithopter down. Look at that, 66 Boltzmann actuators that I've got. I mean, well, I can't change the boots out. I do have another one of these. That's going to be nice to have. All right.
Val said you had people.
Let's get
My
down.
mother. Hey.
My base is right over there. Okay, wait. What does this do? Wait, what belt did I get? Oh.
There's someone here.
Sometimes you get good shots. Oh, you know what? I bet you. I need to do that. That. All right, there we go. That makes a little difference. Where and what is this place? Okay, yeah, scavenger camp, yeah. Then didn't I see? Oh, there's something behind this. This area. Now, this has a little interact piece right here.
I got hold of a working buggy. Don't know how much longer it'll hold together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure, away from the sun and the worms.
All right, let's get back to base. I mean, you know, we've had a nice little run of things today. Let me get in the shade and see the best route to take. All right. Let's get over here in the shade. We'll hit this piece right here. And then hop on over to base. I'm actually going to go around the back side of this thing. Get out of the sun. I got that place over there to hit. Oop. Grab that stuff. Oh, I need to mine 160 copper ore, so might as well gather that on the way back home, right? Completely forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, some more copper ore. Completed that. Home, sweet home. You know, I do kind of wish that they had a corner door. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be kind of cool to take a corner like this and have a door in the middle of it. They've got the corner ramps to allow that to happen and stairs, so just why not, right? All right. Let's see here. Is that full? That is full. All right. So here, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put those in there as well. And then going to research those. Research that. Oh, I need to put the now, can I yeah, I can. All right, we're gonna make that. One of those. Then I'm gonna go out here. Drop that. Now that, I mean, it does disappear after a period of time. And I do think I'm going to remove one of these doors. I think I'm going to remove this door right here. I'm not going to do any Atreides stuff just yet. But what I'm not interested in is why. I liked the other look, the other Chome walls. I liked those better than what they gave us. So, all right, we're gonna research the rifle. So I get to research all of this stuff. So research. This is a game changer. The Karpov is a game changer. As far as early game, I do need to let's get some copper going. Need that. And then all right, let's get these fabricated. So I need to make that. Then I need to wait on more copper to come. So in the next episode, we will grab all of that out of the fabricator, completing the journey there, and get back over to Griffin's Reach, and we will get our sand bite in the next episode. So until next time, keep it between the ditches.